And there's the amazing Hayden Fry. See those 133 victories in Iowa. Overall, he has 222. One of only 16 men in Division I all time to win 200 or more games. And Tim Dwight, of course. What a brilliant and gifted return man he is, Mike. We may get a chance to see him very early.
Well, no question about it. Having him back now, that puts this crowd in a frenzy. They're ready for football here at the Kinnick Stadium.
Good field position to start this first drive of the season as they open at their 37-yard line. And it's the fake reverse, and Banks will keep. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20. Tavian Banks will break it on the first play of the season.
Oh, wow. How many people would expect that? But it looked like it was going to be an end around or a reverse coming back against the near sideline. But Tavian Banks faked that, turned it upfield, cut inside a couple tacklers, and then it was just a matter of sprinting to the end zone.
And Banks goes 63 yards on the first Hawkeye play of the day. Zach Bromert is on to kick the point after, and he does, something he has done very successfully in his Iowa career. He's now hit 26 in a row and 37 out of 39. For Iowa up front, they're strong. We mentioned DeBreeze, but he gets a lot of help from Jon LaFleur, second-team All-Conference last year. The linebacking core is solid because Vernon Rollins and Matt Hughes, the top returning tacklers in the Big Ten Conference. And in the secondary, under the direction of Chuck Long, some new faces. Tom Knight is gone. Also, Damian Robinson is gone, but Kerry Cook looks like he'll step up and fill the void. The backfield, all Iowa products with Mike Berger out of Harlan, maybe underrated after some of the headline names. On the offensive front, the big guy to replace was Ross Bourbon. The question was, would Chris Knipper do that? No, he's decided to stay at tight end. Chad Deal will get that call at starting left tackle today. 3rd and long for the Hawkeyes. A 3rd and 13 call at their own 28. And the parent audible by Sherman. He's got protection. And the leaping grab is made at the 43-yard line by Damon Gibson. Zach Bromert will attempt a 40-yard field goal to put Iowa up 10-0. Randy Reiner to hold. And the kick is end over end and good. Iowa has to replace a great punter in Nick Gallery, and it's going to be Austin Wheatley, a sophomore from Rock Island High School and from Milan, Illinois, who will get the opportunity to do that. Boy, he has some huge shoes to fill. Whoa. Well, not a bad start. Not a bad start. How about that debut?
Guess who won the kicking contest? Wow, what a kick. And Tim Dwight, obviously, first guy down there.
Panthers on a drive that began at their own 2-yard line. Courtney going deep into triple coverage, and it is intercepted. The Hawkeyes with 3 defensive backs around the intended receiver, and it is picked off by Iowa's Ples Atkins. Again, the call to Banks. He's over 100 yards now. May go. He may break it. He does. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Tavian goes 40 yards.
I don't even know if Tavian was touched there. I don't think he was.
I don't think so, but some good blocking up front, but he was able to see everything cave down to the inside, and he can jump to the outside real quick, and once he turned it upfield and got one block downfield, that's all you needed.
Kicking from the 30-yard line now will be Greg McLaughlin. It is Furry making the catch and then dropping it. Now Furry on the attack. Field opened up for him a little bit. He makes a good return out of it. Fumbles the football at the end of the run. And I believe fell on his own football. Maybe not. Let's take a look. Well, I think they're saying what?
It's Iowa ball.
It is Iowa ball.
There's first down Iowa on the 27-yard line. It is Richard Willock coming down there on the kick. And you're going to get a chance to see him come across after Fury. Does a great job of running with the ball. But watch Willock when he gets to him here. He's going to grab him and strip that ball right away. They had a big play for the Hawkeyes.
You get a return man to fumble 2 times on one return, Mike. I don't think the special teams coach is going to be too happy with that.
Sherman play action fake to the end zone to Dwight. Touchdown, Iowa.
And it was a wide open. Tim Dwight was on the left side. He worked his way to the inside a little bit, right down the center of the field. There you see him. But I tell you, it was a good throw, good catch, a good play call, especially after you have a turnover on the part of UNI.
Tim Dwight on the receiving end of 4 Matt Sherman touchdown passes last year has caught his first this year. The Hawkeyes lead 24-0. You're watching Big Ten football on ESPN+. First and goal for Iowa, up 24-0, still 11-10, and counting in the second quarter. Markway has come in as a double tight end along with Chris Knipper. Sherman to Banks, touchdown. Reiners to hold for Bromert. And it is good, and Zach Bromert off to a good start today as he has nailed every point after he's attempted, plus a 40-yard field goal. And the lead grows to 31-0 Iowa. Dwight and Gibson are the wide receivers. Sherman with time, and it's complete. 30, 25, 20. And dragged out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. He gets into the end zone. He did not step out of bounds. 65 yards on the bomb.
This play is designed for Matt to get the ball to him right out of his break right there, but he had to wait for him to cross one defender. As soon as he crosses him, Matt reloads and gets him. Great patience right there.
It's great patience and great cover, great protection, and those are the kind of plays you can make when you get that extra protection. This awfully close.
Oh, awfully
Gibson
close.
does a great job. Almost a great job. It looked like he might have hit the white, but the point is, the officials right there call him touchdown. We'll take it.
The Hawkeyes with long plays, big plays. The name of the game today is they built this 38-0 advantage. There you see the biggest ones. Tavian Banks on a 40-yarder and a 63-yarder. Dwight from 27 and Gibson on the pass reception from 65.
Remember, since last season, we've heard Coach Fye talk about the big play potential that this season's team was going to have, and we're seeing right there the results of that. Guys like Tim Dwight, Tavian Banks, I think that's the type of thing we're going to see from them all year.
Well, that'd be nice. Ryder throws it up the middle. Got a man open, Collins. Great grab by Wheatley, by Austin Wheatley. The third-string tight end of Milan, Illinois. So youth is well served, sophomore to sophomore. Reiners to Wheatley, 40 yards, and it's first and goal, Iowa. Trevor Bowler gets the call. And he is stacked up a little bit short of the goal line. And that is the last play of the half as the clock down to 0. So the Iowa Hawkeyes, extremely impressive in half number 1. A 38-0 halftime lead. Iowa's athletic director, Bob Mosley, joins us when we return. You're watching Big Ten football on ESPN+. Right now the starting linebackers are in, but up front the Hawkeyes had second-string players. It is picked off by Iowa. Intercepted by number 42 for the Hawkeyes. And that was a beautiful interception as it was picked off by Tark Peterson, the sophomore, out of Hefner, Texas. New fullback Trevor Boulders has come in for Iowa. Dwight goes in motion. Banks kicking his way. Great run by Tavian Banks. It's kind of his time on the carry to the end zone. Touchdown, Rob Tyne. First career touchdown for Rob Tyne. The pressure being put on and getting rid of it at the last moment of scoring. He's intercepted by Holman. Tarig Holman on the pass interception for Iowa. And they have picked off Shane Fortney for the third time today. Fortney on third down and 11. Will fire deep on the right side, and it is intercepted.
That's Holman.
That is his second interception in as many series. Bowlers and Miller in the backfield, and Reiners will go to the air. Touchdown for Richard Willock. The first touchdown pass in the career of Randy Reiners. Michigan State playing Western Michigan. We'll take a look at that score in a moment. Right now, Reiners with a running play to Miller. Go to the fake and keeping the ball will be Reiners. Look at him go to the 50, to the 45, 40. Good fake by Randy Reiners. The fake to time, and Reiners showing that other dimension.
to us, Mike. You got that ball up in the air a little bit and let the stars underneath it. Great timing, great execution.
I think he got mad when Mike wouldn't give him an A for the day. 27 yards. Reiners to Richard Carter.
And he reads it well and just drops it right over that free safety in the corner.
Yeah.
Perfect throw.
Yep, that deep safety, he got caught up with the back or the receiver coming underneath, and he stepped forward instead of dropping back into that area where he could have been of some help. So Hawkeyes put another on the board. The question's going to be asked, obviously, why keep running the score out? We know Hayden's philosophy, and I agree with it, that I think any coach that wants to be developing a good team for the future, the rest of the season, you have to go in and play those kind of this kind of a game.
Bromert with the PAT, and we have a timeout with Iowa upping the score to 59-0 behind a couple of touchdown tosses by backup quarterback Randy Reiners. Richard Carter on the receiving end of that one. Got intercepted 3 times that day 2 years ago. Tarig Holman with some daylight. 30, 25. Bowlers inside the 20-yard line to the 17. Bowlers out of Edmonton, Alberta. And into the end zone for the Iowa Hawkeyes goes Henry Polio. Now, there's another name that we haven't called today.
Oh.
And we are down to the final 35 seconds of this ball game.
Paul, what do you think on the offensive side as far as the, obviously, a lot of points?
I think they accomplished exactly what they wanted to. They didn't show a lot, but yet what they did show, they executed very well. Ran some very basic run plays, basic pass plays. I thought Matt did a great job of making decisions.
A career best day for Tavian Banks, 203 yards and 3 touchdowns. He led the way. Linus on the running play, and that should just about do it. Clock will wind down. Let's take a look at the icon play of the day. It started when the Iowa Hawkeyes had the first possession. This was the first offensive snap. It was a fake reverse. Tavian Banks tucked it in, and he was on the way from 63 yards out. And Paul, that really set the tone.
It sure did. I think this, as well as the interception play Atkins had, really...
And that our icon play of the day. For Hayden Fry, win number 217. The Hawkeyes, impressive, scored 9 touchdowns and a field goal today before 66,325. So a pleasure to be with you today. For Paul Burmeister and Mike Riley, Larry Morgan at Kinnick Stadium, where the Hawkeyes have opened impressively in this interstate rival with Northern Iowa. There's the final, 66-0 Hawkeyes.